Hello, Mimi makers. For the last time of this year, you're going to hear this from me. This is our last Thursday video of 2024. I can't believe it's already here. So I hope that you can join me one more time this year. I hope you're going to join me next year again, but one more time this year to have a look at this week's arrivals, specials, and some info on what's going on until the year's over. So sit back, relax, grab a glass of tea. Don't spill it like I just did. My mom's here today, and she's taking care of me and making sure that I drink. So she made me a beautiful cup of tea, and I just spilled the entire cup over my desk. So that's my morning so far. So I hope I'll get another one even after this mishap. There's a lot of things still going on in the shop until the end of the year. So definitely listen up and let me know what you think. So the new arrival for the week is a yarn arrival, and I am super excited about this one. Like, I have been waiting for this one. Like, I ordered this yarn in March of this year, and it took this long to finally be here. But for special things, we do not mind waiting. This is definitely one that you want to have on your list. And this is the Natural Llama yarn. So there's two weights of this llama yarn, and I don't think we have any other llama yarn. I've never had llama yarn in the shop, and I'm so excited about this because this is incredibly soft. I swear, if I were to touch this and not know what fiber it is, I would have sworn it was a silk or a cashmere fiber, but it is Baby Lama. And it is absolutely fantastic, and you do need to take a look at this. So there's two weights. This is the chunky Baby Lama, and we got all the colors because I just could not say no. Actually, there's one color missing, and I'm sure you'll notice it because it's in the fine. We have that special color. It's a hot pink, and I guess it was sold out in chunky, so I'm super sad about that. But I do want to show you the special twist on this yarn. I love this. See how it has like a really beautiful twist. So it's a loosely plied yarn, and it just turns out so freaking fantastic. I really love it. And it comes in these small 50-gram skeins, which makes it easier to adjust like how much you're needing for your project. And I love that you could choose, and there's a whole bunch of these I want to say like the more like the natural browns and taupe colors, and then there's some really, really fun saturated colors. And then the same we have in the Natural Llama Fine. Ooh, just squish those in there because we have so many of them. See this color we only have in the Fine. Like, how fantastic is this color? I've seen this actually a lot in the shops this year in sweaters, this really nice hot pink. And again, this one is like a nicely loosely plied, and it makes a really beautiful texture. And it's so soft. So if you're coming to the shop, definitely give this one a squish. It's really fantastic. I had to cast it on right away, even just to give it a try. So I will have this here until we close for the holidays. So I chose to make something with like a almost identical coloring. So it's like the natural and the beige. And I wish I had gotten a little bit further in this because I think this is going to be a really, really fantastic shawl. I will tell you in a minute what I'm knitting with this. I didn't get to the texture part yet where it really comes out, but it is so soft. So if you're here today or tomorrow or Monday, we're still open on Monday, maybe just ask for a little squish of this piece. There are 3 pattern bundles that we were able to make for you with the Natural Llama Fine. Those were the patterns that were already translated. So one is this beautiful shawl with an eyelet pattern, and really fantastic. I think this is going to be a really timeless pashmina style shawl. And then of course we have the matching sweater, and I think this is going to be an all-season sweater that's really easy to layer, and also a good eyelet pattern to start with. If you've never knitted eyelet, this one is going to be simple enough to get started. If you want to do something that's really special because we like those special patterns. This one, I love this design. Like how cool is this? I like that it's a color work, but it's not a too strenuous color work. So even if you're not able to knit with like, you know, the Fair Isle with 2 fingers at a time or 2 yarns at a time, which I cannot because I just can't get myself to practice that. Like I always put the yarn down. So something like this would be very impactful. So Nicole is asking if there's any chance of the image issue getting fixed on the items in the sales section. They haven't shown for months. So we do. So what happens is in the sales section, usually when we list the new things, they first don't show, and then it seems to take a couple of days for our database to catch up to renew that. So we're trying to manually reload it these days. So I always try to reload it before Friday so that the new things are there. I know it's, but like last week we had a complete issue where all of the pictures were gone. So I will try and make sure that they're all back by Friday, hopefully. So we're working on it. We're not quite sure why our database is doing that still. And we kind of have to make it a manual workaround right now because we have not gotten to the bottom of that. I'm really sorry about that, but I'll try to double check that all the pictures are there by the weekend again. So thank you for reminding me of that. So those are the bundles that are available for this. I did create a list of fantastic Ravelry patterns that will be amazing for this. So if you are on Ravelry and if you haven't joined our Mimifabrics knitting group yet, it's called Mimifabrics Knitting and Crochet. I think that's what it's called. Yes, that's what it's called. So you look for that, go to the group and go to the latest pinned post, and I have 10 patterns for you that will be amazing in this yarn. One of which is this. That's why I'm wearing it again. The Night Shift, which has been so popular since I've made it. So I had originally made this in the cool merino chunky, but the Lama chunky, the Lama soft chunky is also perfect weight for this. So it would be really nice. I was thinking it would be really nice to do it with these 6 colors. Or maybe not these 6 because you need a little bit more contrasting. I'll add a gray to it. So like a gray and maybe the orange. Woo! Almost slit out. Like maybe something like this would be really cool. 6 colors is all you need. But and then there's like I think the Shift Along, which is the smaller version, which happens to be exactly the same needle size that you need for the smaller size of the Lama Fine. And then there's a whole bunch of others that I found, shawls and beanies and things. So go to that Ravelry group to find that. And I will also add a link to it in the newsletter tomorrow. So if you want to make sure that you get it, just sign up for the newsletter if you haven't already. It's in the description of this video. You will find that link. Other specials, because we don't have any more new fabrics for this year, but I promise you there's some really great ones coming soon. So this is what's special until the end of the year. This holds true. So 20% on sales fabric, sale yarn, and bolt ends. So everything that is in that sale section, not the holiday specials, but in the sale section will be 20% off. And that gets applied at checkout automatically. Then 20% on sewing patterns that are in stock right now. And again, that one gets applied at checkout as a discount. And then you get 20% of pattern and yarn bundles. Those are already reduced, so you already see the price reflected in the bundle itself. So all of the ones that are online, they'll have the price, the discounted price on them, which is a really great chance to try some new things. And the holiday deals, there's still some really great holiday specials that you also might want to look at. Next week, Monday. So Monday the 23rd is the last day that the Mimi shop, the physical store, is open. So we will be here from 9:30 to 3 p.m. that day. And anything that is ordered, I want to say by noon, we will do our best to ship it out that same day. Anything after that, we cannot guarantee that it'll go out this year. The online store will be open during our store closure, so you can still shop online, but nothing will be processed and shipped until we return on January Friday the 4th, I believe it is 4th. Is it the 3rd or the 4th? The Friday. The first Friday of the year is the first day that the shop is open again, and it's still going to take us a couple of days then to work on the backlog. I can't say how fast we're going to be, so usually we're like a 1 to 2 business day turnaround time, but it might be a little bit longer just for the first few days. And yeah, if you need any last minute sewing machines or knitting projects, come see us. We're here today until 3 p.m. and tomorrow on Friday from 9:30 to 3 and on Monday. So thank you so much for watching. If you need any more help, knitting help, sewing help, you can still contact us through Facebook and by email until Monday. And then I hope that everybody enjoys a little bit of time off. Some really nice time during the holidays, and you have a fun New Year's celebration or whatever it is you do. I just like to sit on the couch and reminisce a little bit with the family. So thank you so much for being part of the Mimi family for this entire year and watching me rant on in my videos. I really appreciate it. I love every single comment that you leave, and I'm so thankful for that. And you will see me again in the new year. Bye for now.